Talk Time with Reid Moriarty.
All right, Aloe, I heard you need $1. I bought $1 for you. How's that go again? Will you share your story with me?
I'll definitely share my story with you, and you can keep your $1.
So, will you tell me the story of music when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I started writing lyrics when I was about 9 years old.
Who were some of your most influential music teachers?
Well, I had a great teacher in elementary school who taught me the trumpet, and then when I went on to intermediate school, I had a teacher named Miss McBride who was my band teacher.
All right. Do you miss playing trumpet?
I miss playing the trumpet, but I definitely have to practice more because it's a hard instrument to play if you're not practicing a lot.
All right. How did you get your name?
As an artist, I wanted to choose a name that I felt described my style, so I chose Aloe because I felt like my name was smooth. My style was smooth like lotion.
Of course. You seem to do a lot of collaborations. Why do you think that is?
Well, I do a lot of collaborations because interacting with other people and making music is really fun, and it helps to build the excitement and the energy and the inspiration for the song.
What makes a great collaborator?
A good collaborator is someone who is talented in what they do, whether writing lyrics, creating melodies, playing an instrument. But some people don't have to actually do any of the music. They just have to have a great personality, and that can make for a really cool piece of art.
All right. What do you remember about recording with the VC?
Well, in recording with Avicii, we tried a couple of different things, but what really worked was a song that mixed together some country music elements with pop and dance music elements called Wake Me Up.
Of course. Tell me about filming the cameo on Blackish, Aloe.
Yeah, the cameo on Blackish was fun. It was a couple of days of filming. What I really love about being on set is there's always food and you can eat pretty much all day.
Okay, what's been a most memorable performance?
My most memorable performance was in London at a TV show where I got to perform on a stage alongside Paul McCartney.
Of course. Do you have some favorite venues?
Favorite venue would be a big theater called La Cigale in Paris and the Hollywood Bowl right here in Los Angeles.
All right. So, Aloe, Free Little Birds is one of my favorite songs. What can you tell me about your project with Ziggy and Stephen Marley?
Well, really soon we'll be performing, and it's a commemoration of Bob Marley, their father's Exodus album. It's 40 years old, and it's a great celebration of his music and his life.
Of course. What do you like best about LA?
Well, what I love best about LA is that it only rains every once in a while, and that there's always something exciting to do. You can either be in the mountains or down at the beach, or just hanging out in the city with friends.
All right. Who's at the top of your listening playlist?
Well, I think now the top of my listening playlist is Reid.
Yeah, I'm really awesome. I've watched Mary Poppins about 10,000 times.
Really?
What movie have you watched the most?
Well, considering my wife loves Mary Poppins and she likes to play it for our kids, I've probably watched it the same amount of times.
I think
It's a great
like
movie.
Mary Poppins. So do I.
I do.
All right, last question. So far, do you have a high point of being a dad?
Yeah, the high point of being a dad is waking up in the morning and listening to music with my kids. We always listen to songs, whether it's Bob Marley, Three Little Birds, or
Three Little Birds?
Yeah, or something from the classic rock era. My daughter really loves Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
You love Queen?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So is there anything you'd like to ask Reid?
Yeah, I have a question for you, Reid.
Yes.
Okay, when you start writing a song, what gives you the inspiration, like for Purple Hat Party?
Well, I come up with some words and I play the keyboard and sing those words.
Really?
With Angela.
So do you write songs only about colors, or do you like to write songs about
I like to write songs about,
koala bears?
I think about animals. What if I write songs about animals with Angela, maybe after the soundtracks album? In fact, Jungle Poppins is releasing a soundtrack album.
Jungle Poppins. Who's
Jungle Poppins, it's the name of my new band. And we
Okay.
named it after 2 movies.
Wait a minute, you have a band?
Yeah, Mary Poppins and Jungle
And Jungle Book,
Book.
of course. And do you guys have names in your band? Like,
Well,
are you Mowgli, or is there a
No,
Bagheera? Or
no, there's no Mowgli or Bagheera or Bert or Mary Poppins.
Okay.
It's Reid, Ethan, Steven, and maybe Paul. Oh, and Greg on bass.
Okay. And Greg's on bass.
Yes.
And what do you do vocals, or do you play?
I play keyboards and vocals.
Okay. That's great. Who do you write the songs for?
I write my songs for everybody
Why do you like to write songs?
because writing songs makes me feel awesome inside.
How do you think it makes everybody else feel?
I think happy.
Yeah? So you like to make people happy?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you,
That's the best part
Aloe.
about music. You can use it to make people feel good.
Of course. Well, thank you, Aloe. It was nice talking to you.
Very nice talking to you, Reid. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Talk Time with Reid Moriarty.
Don't worry. It's just lights and cameras. No big deal. No big deal.
I'm glad I
Thanks,
could do
Reid.
this interview.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Yeah.